Mike.
I don't even know what she's talking about. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on.
What are y'all talking about? Hold on one second.
Hold on.
I was just being a hype
World,
man.
stop.
What's going on?
Carry on. I want to know why Ruby don't have no motherfucking plugins on the motherfucking board.
Fuck is you
What the
talking
fuck
about?
is this shit?
We gonna
Yeah. I'm pressing you right here, right now,
Okay,
live on
so
Broadway
wait, hold on,
podcast.
hold on.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Since you want to put me on Broadway, no pun intended.
I'm gonna put you on Front Street, baby.
It's because, respectfully, this bitch is booked and busy. She don't come around
she
these
booked
parts.
and busy.
The fuck? She ain't got
Well,
time
there
for
it
the
is.
little
Ruby,
people.
I can't do nothing else.
So
There
what
it
they
is.
asking, respectfully, Judge, what they're asking is why don't Ruby have a drop, right? It's because Ruby is the drop, and she's here all the fucking
Shout
time.
out to me being the drop.
You hear what I'm saying? So
That's
shout
why you my brother, because that
shout
was
out
the
to
smoothest
Ruby.
clean up.
Shout out to Ruby.
That boy smooth. I want to drop two. I'm new, but I would like to drop
That
two.
boy
Just
smooth.
I
put
got
it out
you.
there.
I got
You
you.
just put it out there. Just put it out there.
No problem. I got you.
Feel me?
Listen, Live on Broadway podcast. Let's talk about the topics. All right, seg 2. Do you? I feel like Usher's song should come on. You
No,
this
please
is-
I don't know that song. What's that song?
Superstar.
What
Thank
is
you.
that song?
Superstar. This goes out to you, and you, my number one. Do you love unconditionally, or are there conditions to your love? Let's pop shit. Talk about it. Give a microphone. Let's get in tune with this. Let's tap in with this. Vanna, do you love unconditionally, or are there conditions to your love?
When I choose to get involved with
When I choose.
When I choose of my choosing, when I choose to get involved with somebody, whether it's platonic, whether it's more than platonic, there are no specific conditions by which I am to love you. It is unconditional. So I have a
Not what I
pretty good
heard.
eye. Oh. Well, I'm going to set the record straight right here, right now, live in the flesh. It's Savino Soon coming straight from my motherfucking mouth.
Period.
When I fuck with somebody,
Okay.
Raina could tell you it's unconditional.
Unconditional?
It's unconditional. Like, there are no specific conditions by which I am to love you. If I fuck with you, that means you could call me anytime. You could...
No, I'm going to tell you what you told us. It's the cap. It's the cap. The cap. It's the cap. The cap
off.
for me.
He
It's
took
the
his cap off. He took his cap off for that. He took his cap off.
You Captain Planet.
All right, so wait. Tell me how I
You
cap.
Captain Planet.
Tell me how I cap.
Hold on. We're going to wake it up. You Captain Planet.
Let's wake it up.
You hear what I'm saying?
I know
you
y'all hear the
motherfucking-
alarm clock.
you
Like, what the
sun,
fuck? Wake it up.
Earth, fire, wind, water. And you come rising up from the ground. You are Captain Planet.
I am Captain Planet.
Because earlier on the pod, you said, all my hoes, they know what it is. You are out here loving with conditions.
Period.
No,
Give
and
me
that's why
resistance.
they're still here. Years and years and years and years ago, I have the same hoes in rotation. I'm talking about, I'm 25. I got the same hoes from when I was 15 until now.
Bullshit.
Check the track record. Raina could tell you. Raina. Motherfuckers didn't hit you up like, yo, I'm trying to talk to you. Absolutely they did.
All right.
Yo, tell Vanna to unblock me.
Okay.
Yeah, because they knew I was close to
You
her
popping
and they
heavy
already knew
shit.
what it was.
Yo, Vanna, you came in here with highlights with your eyelashes done, baby.
The fuck you thought? I was gonna come
eyebrows,
dusty?
eyebrows on arch.
Did you expect anything less? Did you expect anything
go.
less?
Pop your shit, Vanna.
Here we
Listen,
go.
we
Yes.
got Miss Henny. We got Miss Henny on Instagram. Shout out to Angel, Mod the Mods. You cute. Okay, so you popping shit and you cute. Okay. Tune in.
Wait, we got
Tune
Miss Henny.
in. She is popping shit and she cute. All right, so Miss Henny,
High value woman over
high
here,
value
baby.
women and shit, right? you definitely not feeding the animals. Miss Henny, do you love unconditionally, or are there conditions to your love, Queen? Tap in with us one time. We coming to Clubhouse next.
Let me see.
And don't play
I'ma
because
say this.
Memphis is up here too, and he's Chicago. He'll get in tune with your car facts.
What it
We'll
do?
get it.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because honestly, I don't know which one, if it's unconditionally or it's with conditions. I feel like it is with conditions because I'm gonna love you for who you are. I built a nigga up before. I've been that woman before. I've been in that place before. You feel me? I built somebody up before, and I would never do it again. You cannot talk to me any type of way. That's one of those things. Right. That's not gonna happen. That's just not gonna let fly. You're not gonna talk to me any type of way. You're not gonna treat me any type of way. I'm not one of these females out here that you used to deal with. First of all, so I feel like there are some things that I feel like I do love. I feel like my love do come with certain conditions. Now, with that being said,
That's right, girl.
that doesn't mean okay, if we're in a relationship, you're down, but I'm gonna leave you. No, baby, because even when you're down and I'm up, that means me and you are both up. I got it, because sometimes when you're not Superman, I gotta be that Superwoman, and I got you. That's the end of the day. But wait,
Miss Henny. You got all the right answers, right? And you got all of the right answers. And I'm interested to know. Yeah, Memphis. Yeah. She got all the right answers. And you're pulling on my heartstring, right?
I already
because
know where you're going to go.
Yeah, man. So does that mean, all right, so how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Like, how long did it take for you to get to the place and where you are now?
Honestly, it took me my last relationship, not my last relationship, but I had to take a year to myself to figure out who I am and what I want. Because my other relationship, I got cheated on, right?
Don't worry about it,
And
sweetheart.
I was a good woman to the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? That, and I'm not gonna say he was a narcissist. He was not. And some women forget about that. A man not a narcissist. It's just that I was naive. I was naive. You know what I'm saying? I love the wrong man, and sometimes we do that. So I had to take time to myself. Go ahead.
Miss Henny, hold on.
Miss Henny, hey, this is Tracy. Can I ask your
Hey.
age? How old are you?
Yes, I'm 24. I'll be 25 this year.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, and what's the are you currently in a relationship?
No, I am not.
How long have you been single?
Honestly, I've been single for about almost 4 months.
4 months. Okay.
Are you fresh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this is important because, you know, to have this mindset now, and I think you're saying things that a lot of people would agree with. You know, I'm just looking for more context so that while people are listening on pod and viewing, they're able to extrapolate.
Yeah.
How
So
you
I can
got
give you
to
a
the place that
background
you are.
of me real quick. So like me, I grew up in Chicago, south side of Inglewood, right? And you know, I was raised by my grandparents who from Montgomery, Alabama. That's
Okay.
who I was raised by.
You from the
And
South.
also being that I had
You
8
from the
brothers
South.
who I had to be a mother to my brothers, you know what I'm saying? And also I got into the military straight out of high school. So I've been in the military for almost 6 years. So that's also something to play
Thank you for
to
your
like
service,
how I
Queen.
am to this day. I was raised by my
Thank you for your
grandparents.
services.
Thank you. I'm still in. But yeah, so that's the reason why my grandmother is the one who kind of made me shape me to be the woman who I am today, and so did my pop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who I was kind of raised by. You know, they had a very strong personality and was very strong-willed. So that's the reason why I had that type of mindset that I am today.
Shout out to the
Yo,
grandmothers
shout out
of
to
the
all
world.
the grandmothers. Shout out to the grandmothers.
But
Bro, I
as,
miss my
as a
grandmother
youngin', let me
so
ask
much, bro.
I got another question. Like,
Yeah.
what's the age group of the men that you date?
Great question, Trace.
You want the honest
Like, real-
truth? I'm being honest with you.
Hold on. Trish asked her a question. Go ahead.
What's the age group of men that you date?
The honest truth,
like older men.
the oldest guy I dated was 42.
Okay, that makes so much sense.
Raise that age
Yeah.
up, get that bag
She
up.
get in the game.
And
waking
no,
it up.
I didn't like that. It was because honestly though, we had a lot of stuff in common. Like it's crazy. I think it was like how I was raised also. I wasn't being fast and nothing like that. No. It was just the fact that certain things that we had in common. You know, when I was 23, he was 42. I typically go for guys who are either my same age or older. But anybody that I go for is because I have the same standards within myself. So it's typically do be guys that are older and have that same mindset as me.
Makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Thank you for that. That makes a lot of sense. Lisi, tap in with me. Do you love unconditionally or are there conditions to your love, Lisi? Tap in with us, Queen. Lisi, you buy your mic? Okay, Rob, tap in with us. Rob, do you love conditionally?
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Are there conditions to your love or do you love unconditionally?
I love unconditionally. I love unconditionally.
Okay. Okay.
We need you to go a little deeper.
All right. I know it's about to happen, but Danny, Danny, do you love unconditionally or are there conditions to your love, Danny?
That's something I really never thought about, but unconditional.
Come next to your mic. You sound kind
powerful.
of distant, Mike.
that's
Big beat, baby.
That's something I've never really thought about. But I mean, I would say I don't love unconditionally because there's certain things I just can't put up with, if we're being honest.
Yeah. I'm here for that. Toya? Toya, do you love unconditionally or are there conditions to your love?
I mean, I go all in, like I said before. You know, I love unconditionally, but I'm not going to tolerate no bullness. No disrespect. You got to help. Like, you can't just be a bum sleeping on the couch. Nah, we're not doing none of that. Like, if I'm putting it all in, you got to put it all in.
The couch is comfortable.
No, you better go get you a blow-up bed in somebody's room somewhere, not in my house. But seriously, like I want somebody that is gonna help build me up, and I can help build them up. We're gonna do this as a team. I'm not with all that. Nope.
Right.
I give you all of me. I want all of you. Plain and simple. We going all in with
John
this.
Legend, Ordinary People.
All of me.
All of me. My energy is this, right? I think do Broadway love unconditionally?
I don't know. Since you want to question me, let's question you. Put you in a hot seat.
Wait, Ruby, you got the Carfax. Do I love unconditionally or do I love with conditions?
Does he? Call his motherfucking ass
It's
out.
conditions to his love, sis.
It's conditions.
Because I know somebody, if they was, how he said it, if they was on fire, I wouldn't piss on them.
That's some motherfucking fact.
That's after
No.
it's gone, though. That's
Yo, but hold on, but
Wait,
wait, hold on. Let me give you some resistance. Has that been because they did me filthy or because when I was tapped in, was I like that when I was tapped in though? Because you can't say that if that became the situation when I was done wrong.
I mean, people love unconditionally when they're done wrong as well. People
Absolutely
get
not.
cheated on and they do. A lot of people.
But hold on.
A lot of
Speak
people
on it,
get-
Tracy.
A lot of people
Hold
get
on, speak
cheated
on it,
and
Tracy.
shit and still love the person unconditionally. I
What-
swear they do. They're people that
Talk
it
to the
ain't
mic.
me because I don't play that fucking shit.
All right.
I don't
Hold on.
love-
Tap in. Talk to me, Tracy.
Okay, so I feel like once I establish that there's love there, it's unconditional. But like, I'm not saying that if I'm cheated on, automatically I'm out. I don't.
Oh, we
I
got
don't-
Destiny up here too. We're gonna
don't
come to
think
you,
so.
Destiny. Give me a second.
I guess, yeah.
So wait.
Once I establish love, it's unconditional. But like,
So wait. Here's the thing, right? Because Ruby said I love with conditions, right? I believe once you fuck me over, it's like you minus yourself some shit. Now you got to build back up to it, right? Because everybody starts off with 100 with me, right? And then you minus some shit. No, don't give her mic. I'm about to mute that whole mic. Hold on.
Oh, I got something.
So wait.
Let him get
So wait.
his cap
So
out.
hold on.
Let him
Let me
get
cook.
his
Let me
cap
cook.
out. We have to
Let me
go ahead.
Let me cook. I believe that I love unconditionally, right? I believe that I love unconditionally, right? Once I'm tapped in. Once you fuck me over, then it starts to come down. And now you got to build it back up. But, yeah, so because
That's a condition.
What do you mean that's a condition? That's not a condition.
They building themselves back
the love
up.
is still
And
there.
yes,
The
it
love is
is.
still
It's
there. I'm
definitely
not
conditioned.
loving
I
you.
feel like I could love somebody, you could fuck me over, and I could never speak to you again, but I will love you the same way and never speak to you again. Because I have those situations where people, like, I'm still in my feelings. Like, I'll
About some
never
shit.
speak to you again, but I still love you the same way.
So
I
wait.
still
So
feel the same, but nah, we done.
we done. All right, Vanna, tap in real quick. I'm coming to you guys.
For Broadway and for Tracy, what is y'all specific definition of fucking you over? I
mean,
know.
whatever the relationship, whatever the boundaries are of the relationship, once you step out of that, that's fucking me over.
Copy. That's all I wanted to know.
You know what I mean?
Clarity.
So my energy is, you know, I'm a particular type of nigga.
I'm at a podcast.
What he said? I'm a particular. Who was that rapper nigga that said that? But anyway, I'm a particular type of nigga. So the chances are, you know what my boundaries are. I don't think that that's a condition. I think that because I love unconditionally. You know what I mean? Once I'm tapped in, and I'm fucking on you, and I'm fucking with you. You know what I mean?
Fucking on you.
On you, ain't on you, did you? On you, coming on you. The fuck is we talking about? What we talking about here? Let's wake it up.
Get the towel.
But I honestly believe that. I understand what you're saying though, Rubes, right? Because there's a lot of reasons why I know that you're saying that, right? Ruby knows where the bodies are hid, right? So, but let me. I'm gonna come to you in a second, Dupreme. Let me throw it to Destiny. Shout out to Destiny. We got Ad back.
Dynasty.
Dynasty. I'm sorry, Dynasty. Do you love unconditionally, or are there conditions to your love, Queen?
Oh God.
So just for some context, my guy Brooklyn Sean that was here earlier, this is the missus to Brooklyn, to my guy Sean that was here. This is his missus. Shout out to the Queen. Tap in with me, love.
All right. So my little 2 cents on this. I'm at a place in life where if you doing something that's got to make me look at you sideways, I don't know. We're probably just going to have to hang it up, because one thing I've learned over the last 11 years is that people don't change, and you're either going to deal with what you've got, or you're going to go and find out what you want, so to speak.
Can I say something? All right.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Somebody want to meet you with something.
All right. This is Savannah Oshun speaking. I would like to say this. When I meet someone, I like to think. I asked this Jewish man, actually. He invited me to his temple. I met him at CVS back when I used to live in Brooklyn. And he ended up telling me he had a 45-year marriage. He was a widow. His wife had died. And I asked him, I said, listen, I would like to extrapolate what it is that you did to have a successful marriage for 45 years. And he said, think highly of the person that you're with. Don't think of them. Think them into being the person that you want to be with. If you have faith in them, have faith in them. You know what I mean? Like, raise them up. Call them up.
Yeah,
and this is me being genuine. I know that I'm a fuck boy, but this is me being real. This is the real Savannah. If you are dealing with someone, that's why I said I really do love unconditionally. There's no specific terms, because people have quote unquote done me wrong, right? There were specific conditions or a specific boundary set, and I feel like they went outside those boundaries. I still love them. They could still text me. They could still call me, no matter what. So honestly, if you check my track record, I'm going to be honest with you. Every dude that ever dealt with me knows, oh shit, I could call Vanna. Let me call Vanna, chop it up with her. This is what I'm going through.
But do you feel like a fool after you do it and they still fuck you over?
No, I don't feel like a fool, because to be honest with you, I'm a PIMP, and I always had people to put in position. And even if you try to play me, this is my toxic trait. Even if you try to play me, I already played you. Before you even got the chance, motherfucker, I already played you. That's my toxic trait. I am toxic in that sense. But I'm growing and evolving. I'm on medication. I go to therapy. I put, Raina could tell you. Raina, is that not true? Yes. Thank you. That's my sister. She's with me every single motherfucking day.
Yeah.
Ever since the day I met her, she's been rocking with me. She could tell you what it is.
Yeah.
And that's my genuine, opinion on this.
Yeah.
Like, yo, think highly of the person you're with.
I like that.
Put trust in them, put faith in them. And guess
and
what?
pour into them
you
even when
change
they
your
don't
language,
see that.
Look. Right. When I mess up or I do something that they don't particularly care for, I say, I trust you to understand me in the stance that I'm coming from. This is how I feel about the situation. I want to run this past you. And I'm just very open and candid. Hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
I want to run this past you. I want to tell you, like, yo, this is the situation, and now I realize something. I might have jumped the gun.
Okay.
I said that I want to commit to you in a very much deeper way, but I observed said things and this and that. I was thinking with my coochie.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking with my brain. I'm thinking with my whole entire, maturity, and I'm starting to realize that's not what I want.
Right.
Got you. I feel that.
This is real shit. You could either fuck with me, you ain't gotta fuck with it. That's just who I am.
Nah, I
Because
fuck
at
with
the end
that.
of the
I
day,
fuck with that.
Savannah Osun is still gonna have her album
I
out, a
fuck
whole
with
lot of
that.
energy. Savannah Osun is still gonna get money.
Right,
Savannah
tap in.
Osun's credit is great because of Raina's brother.
Right.
My brother Danny.
Right.
So yeah.
Right. So hear me right. I got Dupreme up here. I'm gonna tap in with Dupreme. Then we're gonna come to Memphis. Tap in with me, Duke.
Hey, what's
Okay,
good? What's
well,
good?
just do me a favor.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold up. Destiny got to finish her point. We cut her wisdom. My bad.
Okay.
I'm sorry, King. Go ahead, Destiny. I'm sorry, Queen.
Yeah, it's all good.
My bad. I'm sorry.
So no, you straight. So this is just me as an individual. I respect the other person who was just speaking. That's how she looks at life. That's how she looks at her relationships, and that's perfectly fine. Everybody's, for their own stuff. Me personally, I've gone through a lot in life. So the term loving someone unconditional, absolutely. I'm not going to look for me to have a reason
Hold on. I think your service is
leave
nervous.
you on purpose or look for things for me to have up right now.
I
Oh,
got
it's
you.
nervous?
Yep.
Damn.
No,
Can you hear me?
you
all
good.
right?
You good. You good. You back. You back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so for myself, like, for example, like, let's just say going forward in life, if I was to not be in my situation that I'm in, I would never go through any of the things that I've gone through in my past, that I've accepted, that I've dealt with, that I didn't like, because I've had to bring myself to a point of peace in my life that I'm not going to allow anybody to mess up for me, because it took me a long time to get there. It took a lot of emotions. It took a lot of tears. It took a lot of strength. It took a lot of dark moments. It's taken a lot of therapy. It's taken going back and forth to the drawing board. It's taken fights. It's taken a lot out of life. And one thing for sure and two things for certain that I've learned in the last 3 years of my life, and I'm pretty sure a lot of everybody else has, is that it's way, way, way too short to be spending being unhappy with somebody, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, or a family.
Yeah.
So I think the topic, whether it's harder to stay or leave, or whether or not you love someone based on conditions or not on conditions, is really perplexed to the person, the things they've gone through, and their situation. It's not really a blanket statement. Because everybody's going to have a different reason to want to leave or want to stay. There's some people who've been physically abused in relationships. Therefore, that trigger for them is going to make them leave a situation where they see physical abuse, for example. And any other thing that goes along those lines. So I think the ability to leave or stay is determined on that person's outlook on what would make them leave or stay. But me, I would love my partner in ways beyond the moon and the stars. I do have two specific things that I will cancel everything over. I don't care how long we've been together. And that is cheating, and that is disloyalty to me. So if you're doing either of those two things, you can call it clip.
That's one in the same. But I'm picking up that. I think Tracy wanted to say something. Tap in, Tracy.
Is she the same person that said people don't change?
Is this the same commenter?
No.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, all right.
But you're saying that there are things that in your past that now you wouldn't put up with. That's you changing. And
I see what you're saying.
I'm not changing. No, because I'm not changing who I am.
But
I'm not changing what I do, and I'm not changing what I give out.
Hold on, Destiny. Hold on, Destiny. I think what she's saying is all right. So we're not worried about the other people changing, but you've changed. You've changed to the point of the person that you was then. You are no longer now, and there's been growth, right? So people do change, right? And I believe that. I believe that the person that you are right now at X age, you was not that person at said, 15, 20 years ago, right? Because you grew, and growth is change. That's synonymous, right? So I believe that people do change. It's a matter of acknowledging it, though. Huh? What you think, Tracy?
Exactly. I was thinking, I'm like, is this the same person? Because you're saying that there are things then that you won't accept now. That's change. That's being a different person. That's knowing what you'll accept and what you won't accept, and growing. And like you said, it's all synonymous, growing and changing. Same thing.
Yeah. I could receive that. I could definitely receive that. Tap in with me, dude. My bag, dude. My guy Robert Dupreme up here. Tap in with me, dude. We appreciate that commentary.
What's good? Look, even though I love unconditionally, I don't love foolishly. Right?
Yeah.
There's a difference. Some people you can love, but you don't necessarily like them. And I think people, they may not change, but they grow, hopefully. Like, that's what you got to hope for with a person that is about constant growth and expanding and learning. So for me, so ergo, I would love unconditional. I wouldn't do it any other way. I don't believe in no 50. I don't believe that I believe 100 person to give 100 to the situation. And then that we got. I think try to regulate or like you can be programmed to put in exactly 50% over 50.1 or whatever that.
Hold on, Rob. Dude. Hold on. I don't know if your hand is covering your mic, but you cutting in and out. Just hold it on the side.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Okay. So what I was saying is, I believe in unconditional love. I don't believe in foolish love. Right? And I believe that it should be 100%, period. Like, go all out, not in a stupid fashion, but at least if you put everything into the situation and it don't work out, you can just keep it pushing. But if you didn't put into it, you was half stepping with it, then you're gonna get the repercussions from that. So yeah, that's my take on it.
Shout out to Black Cotton. Shout out to Tap In with my guy Robert Dupreme.
I agree.
Peace.
And I received that. I received that. Memphis, you got something for me, King?
Yeah, I got something for you.
I appreciate your patience too, beloved.
No, you good. Two things. I wanted to ask Miss Henny when she comes back a question.
No, I'm here. What's up?
Okay. The question it's actually not a question. I was saying that you actually connected with that older guy because you was raised by older people. So you probably connected with him because of the mentality he has. It's what you're used to.
And I agree.
So that's one thing. As far as conditional and unconditional love, I have to get past your representative before I can love you unconditionally. Because people give representatives in the beginning. So once we get past that, at least.
Hold on, no. Let that rest for a second, King.
Let it settle.
Let that settle for a second.
Marinate.
Let that settle, because you say I got to get past the representative before I can love you unconditionally. That's a bar, respectfully.
Absolutely.
Because not too many people allow the representative to pass right before being able to love, say that they genuinely can love someone. But carry on, Ken. I just wanted to highlight that, beloved.
Yeah, because I don't lead with a representative. I'm my true self. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. We all ugly to somebody. But it's just like real talk. once I get past your representative and I can trust the fact that I can allow myself to let go and love you unconditionally, then there's no problem, because dating somebody, this is how you run into those people that they run into their mate and be like, damn, you're nothing like you were a year ago. What happened? Yeah. Because that wasn't them. Now they true self came out. So yeah, I have to get past your representative before I can love you unconditionally.
But see, and that tells me, going back to what Tracy said, right? Therapy, right? Broadway is currently in anger management, right? I got to keep it 100, right? Like I'm aware of it all, right? Like these are things that's important towards the element, towards the growth process and changing, right? Change is important, right? And the person that I am right now at my age, I don't want to be this
People change.
I don't want to be this person in 5-10 years. You get what I'm saying? So at some point, we got to pour into ourselves to be able to see something and be at bare minimum, fuck anybody. This is for you. You hear what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
This is for you. We got to do the work. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you wear more jewelry than you got property, then there's a problem with that. What we talking about? Let's wake it up. You hear what I'm saying? So at some point, we got to get away from how we look on the outside and what's actually happening on the inside. That's what I'm really saying. You get what I'm saying? We got to get away from what's happening on the outside and tap into what's happening on the inside, because niggas and bitches respectfully be looking good on the outside.
But it really depends on what you
And
want.
they will have a
And-
fuck
and
up
what-
soul.
It depends on what you want and where you want to be in life. Because, like, a person could be content living where they are and looking good. You know, that's what they want. That's for them. We can't judge them for that. We can't judge somebody for being content where they are and fucking being flashy and doing all that other shit. We can't.
There's a saying that goes, and I'm gonna mess it up, but because I can't get it all together right now. But there's a saying that goes, you want to have a seat, Vanna? I know you like the mirror, but we are recording. Thank you, Vanna. There's a saying that goes, the person that everybody is the wrong person for who they are right now, without the work that you would. Everybody, I forget how it goes. The person that you are right now, everybody's who I forget how the saying goes. I'm going to chop it up. But anyway, the point of what I'm trying to say is who you are right now, Vanna, Ruby, Tracy, the person that you guys are right now is, if you're not doing the work, then the person that you are right now, you're not the person that you will become. You get what I'm saying? I'm mixing it up, but the bottom line to it is if you're not doing the work on the person that you are right now, then you will be the person that you are forever forward.
But that's different for everybody.
I would like to say something. Okay. You're growing every single day. Mm-hmm. Regardless if you want to or not, you're just growing either towards who you want to be or away from it. And in my journey, in my personal growth where I'm at right now, I've noticed that in certain aspects I have devolved, as where in my early 20s, I'm in my mid-20s, I'm 25, literally at my middle 20s.
Okay.
At my early 20s, I was super evolved. But when you get mature so fast, you want to have fun. Once you get to a certain, you want to dial it back and be like, oh shit, now I realize I'm getting older. I was way too mature at 20. I was way too mature at 13. I was way too mature at 14. I was way too mature at 20. Though. It's not my fault. And I forgive myself, and Raina could tell you, I have compassion for the woman that I am today. I have compassion.
And that's a good problem, that you was mature at such a young age, because it helped you and avoided you from certain situations, as all of us, right? But it's the problem because we wasn't supposed to be that mature at that age.
No, we wasn't.
Handle yourself with grace.
We wasn't. So I give myself, I extend a certain level of compassion, a certain level of understanding, a certain level of grace to Savannah Oshun, because I deserve it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. Savannah wants to drink wine today.
Right.
It's a fucking Monday.
Right. And on Saturday, we off the Casamigo in 42.
And I know that's right.
Right.
You feel me? The bills is paid. I'm grateful. Before, like I'm saying, I devolved in the sense that Before I would be like, oh, alcohol's a toxin. I don't want to deal with that. I was really on my Dr. Sebi shit. But when you go too far with certain shit, when you really, really delve in, sometimes you backtrack all the way back.
Too
like,
much of anything is never good for you.
Right. And I had too
much
of
of anything will make you sick.
Too much of anything will make you sick.
Shit. I had too much of the conscious. I had too much information overload. And you know what? I'm grateful to my elders. I'm grateful to the ones that put me on game, spiritual game, financial game at an early age, telling me, no, you do need life insurance. You do need a mutual fund. You can have life insurance, right? You're not, when you, instead of getting a loan from a bank, you borrow from your life insurance, don't have to pay taxes on it, right? You don't have to pay interest on it.
Yeah.
I didn't understand the concept of life insurance, although it was broken down. It was broken down to me at the age of 17. People were telling me, Vanna, get life insurance, get a mutual fund, because I was in these mature spaces.
Sure.
But I didn't recognize it. Now I'm 25 and I'm starting to realize certain shit.
But you are like Miss Henny, right? Because you've dated older men. You get what I'm saying? So, but because you've dated older men, they put you on the game and they've shown you things that otherwise, you know, you wouldn't have been privy to certain conversations if you wasn't a part of certain rooms.
The men and women that I have to give credit, and I want to give proper praise to the men and women in the community that were, and this is my experience. This is not everyone's experience, but it was black women, it was black men, right, who put me on game spiritually, who put me on game financially, who put me in position to win. And I'm grateful for that. And I will always recognize that. But I will always say the men that I dated, they actually raised me because I didn't have my parents in my life. The men that I dated raised me, prepared me for the next realm, right? We studied the Bhagavad Gita. We studied the Quran. We studied the Torah. We studied the Bible. We actually got up on different game. We studied, you feel me, Wing Chun, Krav Maga. There's certain skill sets that I was given by the men that I dated that, and this is why I say I love unconditionally, because when people look at me, they get a misperception like, oh, she just, you know, surface level. No, baby. I have a big spirit. I have a big purpose. Yeah. And I fight against that every single day. People see me and they just think I'm a superficial being, but no, I just look good. That's not my fault. Right.
It's all of your fault.
That's not my fault.
Hey, listen, hold on. I want to highlight something, right? Miss Henny, I don't know, she disappeared off camera for about 5 minutes, and she came back all the way together. You hear me? She got the light and the vibe just looking right. You hear me? I just see. Hey, yo, Memphis, what's happening in Chicago, man? She went from an 8 to a whole 10. Like this. I ain't mad at you, sis. I ain't mad at you. We're going to begin to close out, but I want to throw it to the Benawars and the Mayas and the Latoyas and the Allisons. Tap in with us, Queen. Do you guys love unconditionally, or are there conditions to your love? Everybody don't speak.
I definitely love with conditions. My love is conditional.
Okay. Hey, you know what? There's no right or wrong answer to this question, right? All perspectives will be respected. We started like that, right? So there's no right or wrong answer. There's the answer that best suits you, right? There's what work that you feel like you've been getting the best results by way of. So tap in with me, Maya. Do you love unconditionally, or are there conditions to your love? Okay, Maya stepped away. Latoya.
Yes, sir. I already told you I love unconditionally. Like, at the end of the day, I think that we do all have some type of conditions depending on what we're going to stand for and what we've been through and what we're going to go through, you think?
Yeah.
So, I mean, but yeah, I'm going to go all in, like I said. And once we get ahead and get that moment and that level of this is what we're going to do and this is how we're going to do it,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure conditions is going to come into it. Because ain't nobody want nobody that's going to sit there and cheat or abuse them mentally, you know, physically. So, yeah.
That should never be tolerated. I'm sorry, but I don't know who needs to hear this, but if a person is actually taking you out of your happiness, if a person is taking you out of your confidence, if a person is taking you out of your well-being, I don't understand why you would not block them. Now, I've been through it. Believe me. Listen. I've been through it. I was younger. That shit has not happened in years since because I learned my fucking lesson.
I got you.
But no, we can't be doing that. The men that I deal with, they build me up. And I'm forever grateful for every single one of the men that I got a boyfriend for every bill. And they all know about each other. They all respect each other on some real NOLA shit from motherfucking she's gotta have it. Period.
Round of applause for this woman. Round of applause for this woman. And we can end on that note. Round of applause for that woman.
All right, so listen. Hold on, Miss Henny. We're gonna wrap with you, Miss Henny. Do you have any commentary on the commentary that's been given during the commentary?
What you got to say, girl? What you got to say,
Because you cute.
Can I give my answer? I can't even read the comments. I can't even read the comments.
Hold on. One mic. We're going to come back to you, Maya. Give me 1 second. I came to you. We're going to go to Miss Henny real quick. I'm going to come right back to you. We're going to finish on you. Miss Henny, tap in. Just take the mic.
What they have been saying, because I can't even see it.
No, so pretty much, you got some people falling on both sides of the coin. Yeah. You know, some people feel as though they love with conditions. Others feel like they love
and I feel that.
My only thing is, I would say, if you love with conditions, find someone that loves with conditions. Right? If you love unconditionally, find somebody that loves unconditionally. Right. Because compatibility. Yeah, but compatibility is everything, right? If my ambition is to own a supermarket, I need to be with somebody whose ambition is to own a supermarket. If I'm with somebody that's ambition is to own a grocery store, we're not gonna mix because our bottom line, our end result is the same thing. Let me throw it to Miss Henny. Tap in, Henny.
No, I definitely agree, and that's why I said beforehand. It's all about communication and comprehension. Because there's one thing communicating that, but if you're not understanding what I'm trying to say, then it's not going to work. So that's why I said beforehand I can date somebody. I think that's so important in the dating stage. People really don't take the time in the dating stage. People just want to. Right. A lot of people want the wedding without the real marriage, and some people really do miss that.
Pop your shit. Pop your shit. Please. Oh, you thought it was funny. You thought it was cute when she was on Clubhouse. She got up here and showed face and started dropping more bombs. Fuck is you talking about, baby?
Mr. Flex, drop them bombs, sis.
Fuck is you talking about, baby?
What are you talking about?
Nah, because people don't understand that it takes work. People don't understand it takes work. It's going to get boring sometimes. It's going to get ugly sometimes. It's going to get ugly before it gets pretty. So I'm saying that if you really want to work with that person, you guys really have to work. When you think about giving up, that's when you should fight even more if you really love that person. Because it's not always going to be glitz and glam.
Like,
a lot of people,
like,
you know what?
Hold on. They trying to talk to you. They trying to
hold on.
Wait.
Henny, we're not giving you flowers because guess what? Sometimes it really is about duty. It's about waking up a little bit earlier than your man or whoever you're dealing with and making a hash browns. It's about making the coffee. It's about making the tea. It's about lotioning that motherfucker when he get out the shower and saying, baby,
exactly.
and doing his skincare.
And let me tell you this. It's one thing being hungry for something. It's one thing being hungry for something. But if you starving, you're gonna do whatever it takes to be with that person. That's the whole point. The same thing for the job. You can't do the bare minimum. You can't do just enough. You have to do more than enough for that person sometimes. That's why I say you have to really communicate with that person. Because your enough is probably not enough. Your last relationship, you thought you did 100, but this person's telling you that you're only doing 50. Are you going to listen to that person when he's saying that you're only doing 50? That's the whole point of and setting your pride aside. You have to set your pride aside. That's the fact.
Henny gets the botanical garden. She doesn't get a bouquet of flowers.
Here's the thing, right? as an older woman, I could put myself in the older woman category.
Okay.
Miss Henny, you just sound like you're taking on too much. Like, it doesn't sound like it's fun for you right now. It doesn't sound fun, and I hope you're having fun. I don't know what you're doing. This could just be what you're giving us right now, but it sounds too pressing for you. I want you to just like relax and have some fun with it. At 24, 25, right?
24.
She right, sis. You too young for that shit.
Yeah,
Fuck that. I'm
like,
25.
I'm almost twice your age. I have a son. I have a child your age. I just want you to have the fun right now because
you have a child her age, girl. You look young as fuck.
I do.
Amen.
I do.
Don't crack unless you smoking.
I do. It's like none of this that you're talking really matters right now because you're 24. Like, have the fun. Yes. Like, have the fucking fun. Yes. Worry about that shit later.
So I hear what you're saying. I do. I hear what you're saying, and I'm listening. And I get it. It's about having fun. Trust me, I enjoyed my life. I took in time to myself to figure out what I want, what I like. I enjoyed myself. Trust me, I still am. I'm still in this learning process. But when people ask me questions about certain things and what my ideal of a relationship or how to take upon a relationship, this is my truth. This is my truth. That's why before I get into a relationship, I do take time to myself, and self-care is anything. Because before I can love you, I have to love myself. Yeah. I have to take care of myself. So what I'm doing right now, remember, I got to the military when I was 18. I partied hard. I did all this stuff, enjoyed myself, and did everything. A girl is tired. Everybody's life is different. Trust me, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna say this. Everybody lives different. Everybody's their 24-year-old is not gonna be my 24-year-old. My idea of a life and how I want to live is going to be different. So my perspective on how I want to do things is going to be different. But I do agree. Take your time. Enjoy your life. Don't rush growing up. I completely agree with that. I'm not rushing anything. That's why I take my time.
Miss Henny, just impromptu question. Do you drink Hennessy?
If it ain't Henny, I don't want any because Henny makes you do plenty. I'm drinking Hennessy.
You gotta just ask that question. I'm just saying because she giving us all this fire. I just had to ask respectfully.
She said if it ain't brown, it ain't going down.
Right, go ahead, man. Tap in with me, Memphis.
So I'm gonna just say it like this, just to add to her energy. A lot of the people talking about like she needs to live a little bit, But I think right now she's a 35-year-old, 24-year-old, because she grew up in the older upbringing. Yeah. So right now she's that process is way past, and like she's older in the mindset, and I can see it. But like I was saying, like real talk to add to what she was saying earlier, like the same thing you talking about with the energy, you got to match the person energy. You do. So when my woman puts in 100%, I put in 110 because 9 times out of 10, the woman always puts in more than us. So I try to match beyond her shit because she won't go beyond that. Because the simple fact is, I can't have a queen if she can't stand by my side. So I want to keep her by my side. So I'm going to push her to be great as she pushed me to be great. You know what I mean? So real talk. And just before I get up off of here, bro, you know what I do? So Miss Henny, tap in with me in Chicago. I do a lot of shit. I got slow jam karaoke tonight that I host. So I sing. So you know what I mean? You know what it is.
Not you trying to get all the women in here like I want to come.
No, whenever y'all touch down, whenever y'all touch down in Chicago, every Monday night we've been doing it for 3 years
Facts.
straight.
Oh, damn,
You know
my
what I mean?
window
Every
right
Monday
Yeah,
night
you know
we.
what though? He's right because that's actually how I met Miss Chirac, right? Because trap karaoke, you know, so shout out to Miss Chirac and my guy Memphis been moving around outside and whatnot in Chicago for a minute. We gonna go to Miss Henny, then we're gonna go back to Clubhouse, and because we started on Instagram, we're gonna finish on Clubhouse. Tap in with me, Miss Henny, before we go to Clubhouse.
Yeah, just real quick, but like also this, my main focus. Because remember, I just got out of a relationship, so my main focus right now. I'm almost done with my degree. I paid off all my debt. I don't have anything. My credit score is 735. I'm doing great. I'm in the military. I'm trying to get promoted.
Baby
I'm saying like I'm
boy.
taking my time and
Fuck
focusing
yeah.
on me.
That's
But
right.
when it comes to
Fuck,
relationships,
fuck,
when you get
fuck
into
yeah.
a relationship, a real relationship is a stepping stone towards marriage. So
Pop your shit.
anybody who I'm talking to, I let them know off rip what
I
I am
got
about and
intentions
who
on
I
being married.
am.
Right.
So I am focusing on that. But like right now, I am chilling and relaxing. But when I get into a relationship, my mindset it does not change.
You know what's
Does
crazy?
not change.
You know what? And I said this right, and I remember very early on I said this to my lady actually. I was like, Broadway dating is different from Broadway in a relationship. You know what I mean? When I'm dating, I'm not too, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to catch a feel for you. I'm trying to let you catch a feel for me. But when I'm in a relationship, I'm letting you know upon entering that relationship, I'm a little bit different because my intentions are now changing, right? So I'll just park there. But I like
Exactly.
that. That's what you said. I like that. That's what you said. Tap in with me. I'm gonna go to Maya. Then I'm gonna go to Trillion, and we're gonna end with Allison. Respectfully, let the Queen speak. Tap in with me, Maya. How you feel, Queen? Do you love unconditionally, or are there conditions to your love?
I just got back, so I'm not sure what's the
The,
conversation,
the, the,
but
the, the question is the same. Do you love unconditionally, or are there conditions to your love?
oh, unconditionally for sure.
Okay, I received that. Shout out to Stacks. Stacks, tap in with me, Stacks. Do you love unconditionally, or are there conditions to your love?
Oh man, that's a hard one right there. I think it could vary between the person, depending on the person I'm dealing with.
But see, can we say how it's been like that for men? The men don't know.
No. I would say Stack said, oh man, that's a hard one. I'm like, yo, Stack, he about to get into a whole bag. Go ahead, Stacks, finish up though. I didn't hear the last part of what you said, kid.
I said it depends on the person I'm dealing with. Sometimes I got conditions, and sometimes I don't. And depending on the person I'm dealing with at the time.
But forget the person that you're dealing with. This is about you. Like, do you love with conditions? Not predicated on what they're doing.
Yo, I think I think every human is instinctively loving with conditions. I haven't met too many humans that don't love with conditions. It's always going to be like, all right, if you do this, then I'm gonna do that. If you do this, then I'm gonna love you like this. So I think I'll be loving with conditions.
Okay.
Facts.
Right.
Okay. Latoya, Allison, tap in with me, Queen.
I used to be an unconditional type of person, and I was like that for a long time. But I'm learning that I need to have conditions and boundaries. That's not to say that I'm a tit for tat type of person, but
Yeah.
what I am is evolving, and I learned that sometimes you have to, as you say, track and adjust and base my love on how a person treats me and things that they do.
Right.
But I give you enough rope to hang yourself with, basically. And once you do that,
Those are
then I
conditions.
pull that shit.
So those are conditions.
Hold on.
Yes.
I need to say something real, and I know you need to hear this, Queen. And this is me coming from the straight, from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. I'm that bitch from the streets. I get the money.
Make your point, Vanna. Vanna.
Hold on. This is my point. Queen, this is really me. This is really Savannah speaking. I will say this. When you fuck with somebody, you got to think highly of them, sis. You have to think highly of them. Believe them into being a better person than what you may think they are. And they will not disappoint you. I'm telling you.
Vanna, hold on,
No,
Vanna.
hold on, wait.
Vanna, hold on,
let me
Vanna.
express myself. Everybody stop. The reason why
I'm
is
sorry,
because,
Allison.
hold
Give me 1
on.
second.
The reason why is because people have thought me into being a better person, and I actually was able to step into that role and elevate. Where I was a person that would not really divulge certain information, I actually, because they thought highly of me, I actually stepped into that role and stepped my cookies up. And I'm grateful that they thought of me highly. So think of the person that you want to be with highly. Don't think of them in a negative light. Unless they really do some foul shit to you. If they put their hands on you, that's unnegotiable. That's not negotiable. I didn't mean to say unnegotiable. I meant to say non-negotiable. But you know what the fuck I'm saying. Like, on some real shit, if you fuck with somebody, give them that grace, Queen, and you will have a person that will love you forever. I have multiple lovers, multiple people that love me forever, eternally, no matter what I do.
So wait, are you a Jezebel?
Am I a Jezebel?
So wait, are you a Jezebel? We trying to understand.
I mean, hold on. If you want to have that
So are
conversation,
you
we can have it.
agreeing
Hold
with me or disagreeing with me?
No, wait.
what,
Respect your
what?
mic. Respect your mic. Go ahead,
Let's
Allison.
talk.
Hold on. Let tap in, Allison.
What's happening? My question
Nobody
is,
knows.
are you agreeing with me or disagreeing with me? Because I do believe I just said that I give you a rope to hang yourself with. I never said anything about me not holding a person in high standard. I give you a rope to hang yourself
When
with,
you
which
step
basically
into-
Hold on, one mic, let her finish.
translate to me saying I trust you until you give me a reason not to.
Yeah.
Right, and I could agree with that. But when you say it's the way you phrase it, Queen. And this is what I'm telling you from the heart and from the soul. If you say that, even if it's a business meeting, oh, I'm getting into business with you, I'll give you enough rope to hang yourself. That's not good vibes, bro. You have to come at it a different way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's the way that you phrase it. Like, think highly of that person. Instead of saying, I'll give you enough rope to hang yourself, which I understand your point, and I actually concur with you. But I wouldn't phrase it in that manner.
Yeah,
only
she's talking about
because
the
you're
energy
turning
and how you
away.
manifest.
Right.
Oh, you're saying, wait. All right. Because now that
But I would never say that to anybody. I would never say that if I'm doing business with you, I would never say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna
think you
let's do
understand my
business,"
point.
but I'm gonna give you.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. One mic on Broadway, right? Because I understand what both of you guys are saying, right? Allison is saying, I'm going to give you enough rope to hang yourself, and then with that you hung yourself with, that my conditions is predicated off of that.
What Vanna is saying is speak highly of the person,
so that you don't identify them
or
as,
don't like manifest that
Right.
negativity
Right.
of I'm giving you enough rope to hang yourself. Like, you have to like manifest, and
Because
thoughts become things. So don't put that energy out
Because
there with I'm
Queen,
giving you enough rope to hang yourself.
I've dated men and women. My first love was a woman. I was in a relationship for 4 years. That's my first tattoo. When I was 14 years old, I was with a woman. So I'm coming at you from a relationship perspective. I'm coming at you from a open-minded perspective. If you say that to me, right? Let's say you and me, I don't know your sexual orientation, and that doesn't matter here. I'm just giving you an example. If you were to say to me, if I liked you and I was interested in you and I'm feeling you, and you tell me, well, I'll give you enough rope to hang yourself.
I don't think she's saying that.
No.
I think she's just like
Even
in
if
her
she's
head.
not, in your head, and I get it. We're just expressing our points. But if you said that to me, I would be like, damn, she's not gonna think highly of me, because I'm gonna exemplify a certain behavior to her, and instead of talking about it, she might just shut me down and say, oh, I gave you enough rope to hang yourself, and we're done. So just extend that grace. That's all I'm saying. I do agree with you to a certain extent. Absolutely 110%. And I understand where you're coming from. But I would like to say that to you because you know what? There are people that are so willing to love you. There's people that are so willing to fend for you. There are people that are willing to make you feel supported financially, emotionally, physically. and everything in between. But the way that you phrase it it's almost painful to me. And that's all I have to say. And I love you.
Period.
Not period. Not the period. But I understand. No. I understand personally all aspects of what you guys are saying. Allison is pretty much saying that, I'm going to pretty much give you enough rope to hang yourself. Once you decide on, because I said the same thing earlier to an extent, but when you said that, Vanna, it allowed me to see that, don't even put that negative energy out there, because thoughts become things. And once you put that energy out there, it's almost like you almost lost before you started.
It's self-sabotage. You're sabotaging you're sabotaging your potential lover in that aspect. And I'm not saying that you'll sabotage every single lover. Some people will say, "Oh no, Queen, I understand exactly what you're saying," and they'll see past it. But for the ones who can't see past it, try to understand who you're speaking to. I hear you, and I know that you want to be loved unconditionally. I know that you want someone to value you for your spirit, not just your physical. So for the person, I understand that you're a deep individual. I understand that you're a queen. So with me saying that, I'm honoring you, and I'm saying, like, language is so important, and people have definitions.
Words are actually spells, right? Words are spells to the world.
Words are spells.
Yeah.
Words are spells, and you have so much insight, and you're an intellectual. I can tell from the way that you speak and the way that you carry yourself. Yes. You are an intellectual. And of course, I'm 25. So I don't know everything, but
that don't mean that.
Hold on, I do have a certain level of wisdom that's given to me by the universe that I didn't earn. Yeah. It's a download from the universe that God himself gave me to be able to speak. And I'm grateful. And I pray every single day to be utilized in that way. So that's all I have to say. And I appreciate it.
Cool. Shout out to the Holy Father.
So let's just wrap this up by saying this. I definitely wanted Allison to finish her POV because she didn't get a chance to. I don't know if she's upset with us, but I don't think that she should be, because the bottom line to it is you were pouring into her, and you were identifying something that you actually gave me some game on. So I'll sit on that. Sometimes it's about the message and not the messenger. Age don't really play a part on things, so we're not just going to trivialize things and say, oh, she's 25. You know what I mean? No. So thank you for that. Shout out to everybody tapping in. Allie, talent liaison, LOBP. Appreciate you being here, Queen. We got Latoya in the room stacked. We got Lisi. We got Maya. We got motherfucking the beautiful. Put some respect on these giants' names. We got motherfucking Ruby, my sister. You heard me? His misses your wishes. You know what I mean? On Instagram. We got Miss Oshun, Vanna Oshun on Instagram. You understand what I'm saying?
I am Savannah Oshun. It's okay if you didn't agree with me, or you did. If you found what I said to be interesting, if you felt it in your heart, follow me on Instagram. Tap into my album. I do have an album. I write all my own shit.
Whole lot of energy.
I co-produced my album. Raina was there the whole time. She saw me co-producing it. So I would like to say, stream my album, please. The link is in my bio. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Bigo. Tap in with me, and you know what? Just rock with me. Believe in me, because you know what? I'm right at the ground floor. Get in at the ground floor. You know what I mean? I'm that success story that you want to fuck with. So please fuck with me, and I fuck with you. Period.
Right. Period. Right. Tap in with me. A trace of me. Tap in. I love your Instagram, man.
That's cute.
It should be Tracy the Truth, baby. I might put an alter ego Instagram page out there, Tracy the Truth, because I have all the questions. I'm just the auntie. I want to be the auntie in the room that's been through it all. You know what I'm saying? But,
right.
It's been fun. It's been fun, guys.
Where people can follow you, what you went to.
A Trace of Me. I am a makeup artist. I do makeup for all your needs, all your occasions. A Trace of Me, a Trace of MUA also. That's really it. I'm out here, baby, in the streets.
I love it. Tracy doesn't know this, but we're going to try to get her to come back at some time, because her energy and POV is valuable.
She's dope.
You know.
And I don't think you guys might be off subject, but shout out to Vanna's lips. I've been watching Vanna's lips the whole fucking episode.
Yeah.
It might be on camera. Vanna was talking, and I'm just sitting there like.
We're into it. We like it.
I want a Vanna mouth, y'all.
Luscious and luxurious.
Hey, Broadway. Hey, Broadway.
I'm a lips girl.
One mic on
Ruby,
Allison.
I love
One
you,
mic on
Ruby.
Allison. Tap in, Allie.
Hey, so Vanna, we have to make sure that your IG is working. I just went there and I don't see it, so we definitely want everybody to be able to follow you.
Okay.
Absolutely,
I know you
Queen. I'm
mentioned
actually
it.
going to tap in with you because my Instagram is Savannah Oshun. I don't know why it wouldn't be working, but
I don't know, but
yes.
yeah, do that.
No, but I appreciate you a lot, and I thank you for being open to understanding me. I think one of the most powerful things that you could have as a human being in life is the ability to be taught or the ability to learn. So I appreciate that, and I'm learning from you. You're learning from me. We're learning together, and I just really appreciate your perspective, like genuinely. So, you know, going forward, like we all tapped in this moment, and it's just so beautiful. And I thank Broadway for having me here. You know, my little sister is in the building, Raina Oshun.
Raina Oshun. Raina _Elaine 99. All right,
her
listen,
name is Raina Elaine.
All right, I'm just
Shout
gonna
out
mute.
everybody loves Raina. Follow her blog. Ruby is in the motherfucking building. Tracy, the motherfucking truth, is in the building.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Like,
Listen.
it's all
Shout
love.
out to you,
Allison, I love you,
Broadway.
Queen.
Listen.
Much love. One mic on Broadway.
Much love. Shout out to my guy, DWI. He's on the phone. And listen, man, episode 515 in the books. More I'm talking about. Hey!
Click.
You understand me? You know the vibes, how we give it up every Monday. You know what I'm talking about? 7 p.m., 9 p.m.-ish. We pull up with the shits live on Broadway Podcast. Make sure you tap in on all streaming platforms. Wednesday episode to be available. Shout out to the Giants tapping in with us. You know the vibe in my body. You know how we give it up. It's cheaper to be yourself. Be giant. Pool!
Do you have relationship questions you need answered? Or spicy topics? DM us at Live on Broadway Podcast. Have music, products, or an ad you want us to run? Email us at Live on Broadway Podcast. Be sure to tap in. Mondays, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Live on IM_Broadway's Instagram. Clear.